New horror story. Tomorrow was my admission date. I worked night security at the old St. Mary's Hospital. It had been shut down for over 20 years, but the city kept the lights on in the main hallway to discourage trespassers. Most nights were silent. Most nights. At 2:17 a.m., the motion sensor in Ward 6 went off. Ward 6 was sealed years ago after a fire. The windows boarded up, the beds still rusting in their places. I grabbed my flashlight and the keys, telling myself it was probably just a rat. The air got colder the closer I walked. The hum of the fluorescent lights faded until the only sound was my own footsteps echoing down the corridor. When I reached Ward 6, the door was already unlocked. I knew I'd locked it earlier. Inside, the smell hit me first. A mix of burnt wood and antiseptic, sharp enough to sting my eyes. My flashlight swept across overturned bed frames and crumbling plaster, then stopped. In the corner, a wheelchair was facing the wall. It began to move. Not roll, turn, slowly, as if someone invisible was sitting in it. The metal wheels squealed against the cracked linoleum until it faced me directly. That's when I saw her. A woman in a hospital gown, skin gray, hair hanging over her face. She sat in the chair, but her feet didn't touch the ground. Her mouth opened, but the sound didn't come from her lips. It came from everywhere, echoing in the walls. "You're late." I stumbled back, but the door behind me slammed shut. The flashlight flickered, and in the half-light I saw movement on the ceiling. Dozens of black handprints sliding toward me, dripping like ink. The woman began to rise from the wheelchair, but her body didn't move the way it should, each limb twisting separately, like a puppet with tangled strings. She stopped inches from my face. Her eyes weren't eyes. They were empty sockets, but somehow I still felt her stare cutting into me. "You shouldn't have come here," she whispered. The sound was inside my head now, crawling under my skin. I tried the door again, locked. When I turned back, she was gone. The wheelchair rolled forward on its own and bumped into my legs. Taped to the seat was a patient chart, yellowed and brittle. It had my name on it. Admission date, tomorrow. The lights went out. In the pitch black, I felt fingers close around my wrist. Ice cold, unshakable. A voice inches from my ear. "Stay. The others are waiting." The lights came back, and I was standing in the empty ward, the wheelchair gone. But my wrist still burned with the shape of her hand, as if the touch hadn't been part of the dream. I quit that night. The city hired someone else for the job. A week later, I heard he'd gone missing. They found his flashlight in Ward 6. It was still on. Thank you for listening. If you really liked the story, please like the video and subscribe for more.